This image has become synonymous with the June 16 uprising. 12-year-old Hector Pieterson was one of the first people killed by police on that day. His older sister, Antoinette Sithole, says Hector was a quiet boy who was not supposed to be marching.
I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society.
As soon as we hear the shot, we go into hiding, and when it's calm, we emerge back to the pavement. So during that hide and seek, I spotted my younger brother on the opposite side of the pavement. I became restless. I knew he was not supposed to be there. He was too young to understand what was really going on. So I called out his name. He quickly looked around. You could see that he heard that somebody called out his name. So when he looked from where I was, I just waved, and he came closer smiling. I was very scared.
Brother and sister were briefly together.
While I continued talking to him, there was another shot, so we had to go back into hiding. Unfortunately, we went two separate ways. So when it's come, I had to sneak back to the pavement. I started roving, thinking I might spot him again. While on that, not very far from where I was, something happened there, and students were busy gathering the scene. I just saw a man coming from nowhere. That man came running towards me, he passed me, my eyes followed him, and all of a sudden he was like struggling or trying to get something from these other student hands. As he lifted, yes, I could see the body frame. As he lifted for the second time, the first thing that I spotted, it was my brother's shoes.
Sithole ran with Mbuisa Makubu as he carried Hector to a nearby clinic.
While running, I was trying to explain myself to this man. Who are you? This is my brother. I've been looking for him. Where are you taking him? The man never said anything, just kept on running. Then I looked at my brother. I saw blood coming from the side of the mouth. I panicked. And all of a sudden, a car just stopped in front of us, and one lady jumped out of the car, introduces herself as a journalist and said she can help us. So as that man was about to put my brother in the car, he said, "Oh, he's dead." Hearing that, I was sort of torn into two.
Sithole has lived with that life-changing moment for 40 years. The mother of three now spends part of her time guiding visitors around the Hector Pieterson Museum. Sithole believed the sacrifice her brother and other marchers made on that day was not in vain.
Hector was sweet and very quiet. Just make a joke for Hector. He loved karate. During that time, we used to say karate. And Bruce Lee, there was a church in Malabo where they would raise funds. That means every Saturday they would play a film of Bruce Lee. So it makes sure he saves up money so that he can go.
Hector Pieterson, a South African struggle icon, but also a kind young boy robbed of his future. Bafana Nzimande, SOWETO.